Hey guys, it's Coco Tarot back again with another message. We're just going to get right into it and see what you guys need to know right now. I hope everyone is doing well. So, messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? What are they going through? Let's tap into the collective energy. Thank you so much. 3 cards for the collective. 3 cards. The 10 of Pentacles. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles for the collective. Okay. I'm already getting some stuff here. Definitely about family. Clarify the Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles. Clarify these 2 cards for the collective. Thank you so much. Okay, and the King of Wands. All right. There's some kind of leadership role that you're taking within a family dynamic. You don't have to have kids. You could just have pets or be living on your own. But for some of you guys, it's almost as if you're realizing that the way you grew up isn't how you want to continue your life. There's some kind of tradition that you're breaking or something that you're doing that's a little bit off the book, even though the Hierophant is up right here. In combination with the King of Wands, which is leadership energy, it feels as if you're taking a leadership role and doing something different than what your family has done. Or this could even be if you have children, raising your children differently than your family raised you. For some of you guys, you are being married into a new family and adapting those traditions. So maybe you have converted for a lover into a new religion, or you're dating someone who has a different idea of family than what you're used to or what you grew up with. There are a few of you that are the head of your own household, whether you are a masculine or feminine. You have people who depend on you. And like I said, it doesn't have to be children. It could be children, it could be pets, it could be elderly family members. Some of you guys could take care of an aunt, an uncle, or a cousin, or even a nephew or a niece. Regardless of what is happening in your life, you are deciding that you are going to lead or become a leader in that dynamic. Very positive energy. There are a few of you where people have put you in a leader position without you necessarily applying for it. Maybe you just have very strong leadership skills, or you're just the type of person that can lead people, can lead a collective, can lead a family. Clarify this for the collective. Clarify this energy for the collective. Thank you so much. The 9 of Cups wanted to come out earlier. This is really positive, collective. It just feels as if you're finally playing a role that suits you, or being in a role that suits you. People are seeing your character also and seeing how it can lead people, or how it can show people something new, something helpful. You really do have the world at your feet right now, because you have so many options. I feel as if a lot of you guys are listening to some kind of guidance. This could be your own intuitive guidance, or this could actually be a person. There could be someone that you look up to, whether it's in your family or just a figurehead. This could even be you adapting a way of life through some kind of teacher or spiritual teacher. You're learning some kind of new spiritual wisdom, and it's allowing you to be in this role of leadership. It's allowing you to have the confidence to take that step forward and do what it is that you want to do or put your mind to. I'm hearing stepping up to the plate. Very stoic, and it feels almost as if an initiation into something. Some of you guys could have just joined a church or joined some kind of organization where you are in line to become a successor of it. There's wishes being granted because you have fulfilled some kind of role of leadership or showed the divine or God, like, hey, this is for me and that's what I'm going for. It's something about the actions that you have taken. It's like you're practicing what you preach, or you're a walking example of the type of person that you want to be. And those efforts are being rewarded because it's very authentic, but also very knowing and teaching. Other people are learning from you. You could feel a change in your spirit, a change in your momentum, a lot more energy or a lot more motivation to go towards something. And this is your angels or whoever you believe in revving up that engine to let you know, like, we're right behind you. This is an amazing idea and it's the perfect fit for you. The perfect fit. For some of you guys, you've gotten a promotion at work that was, I'm hearing, necessary or perfect for you. But like I said, with this change here, there's a huge change happening. And I feel as if it's a change for the better. Because this change is literally taking you into your wish fulfillment, whatever that may be for you. And once again, there's some kind of tradition that you're transforming the norm. The way people view a certain thing, you're allowing them to see it differently by how you teach or by the way that you walk into that leadership. So for example, let's say that you are in a religious place in your life and you are preaching a scripture in a way that other people have never heard, or preaching an idea that has been talked about and is, technically a tradition, but at the same time you have this new idea or this new way around it that could really help people, or even just help yourself or your family if it's not a giant collective, but it feels like a group of people are being taught something by you. And this teaching is allowing a transformation of traditions, whether you're religious or not. This could even be you opening up a new idea of something that has been explored already. The numbers 5 or 8 could be significant numbers for you. For some of you guys, you are going to therapy, or you're having some kind of therapeutic renaissance where you are seeing, like I said earlier, that how you were raised isn't how you want to raise your kids, even if you don't have kids yet. Or how your parents treated each other isn't how you want to treat your significant other in a marriage. There's something different about the path that you're walking because you're deciding this isn't for me, and there are certain traditions that I don't have to follow. When you were younger, if you grew up in a religious place, no matter what religion, you could have had a lot of questions about that religion from an early age. So growing up in a church, but being 6 years old and being like, okay, well, I'm kind of seeing through some of this teaching or seeing through what is being thrown at me, and it's not something that I accept within my soul. This is a huge change for you, collective, and it's a great change. Yeah, and it's stabilizing you, and it's allowing you to be in a role where other people will acknowledge it. And I feel as if you're not doing this for recognition. The King of Wands isn't about recognition. He just goes with what he wants to do because he is that leader. He plays that role naturally. And that's what you're doing. You're just being yourself, but by being yourself, it is this renaissance. It is this revolution. It is this beautiful way of being that nobody else has seen before. Your wisdom is unmatched in a way, and it has been naturally bestowed on you. You are an excellent student for the divine because you take those intuitive hits or you take that guidance and you run with it. You don't even question it. If God or whoever you believe in gives you something, you don't question it, you run with it full force. And that's why you have a lot of success. And if it's not physical, but I feel like it is physical with the 10 of Pentacles here, it's like internal success. You are content with your being and content with your way of being. And it allows others to follow you with ease because they feel comforted. You know, it's like the father who is good at everything, and you rest easy at night knowing that dad's home, everything's going to be perfect. You don't have to be a masculine energy, but it's just like you give others peace around you because they know that you got it. And I'm hearing for a normal person, this could feel like a giant shoe to fill, but for you, it's natural because it's innate in your nature to be this leader, to be this person that guides others. It's reminding me of, I'm seeing how the elders used to tell stories around a campfire, stories of the past or stories to uplift the youth or to teach them messages or themes. That's who you are. You are someone who can break down a lineage in a way that the young or the youth can understand. Very beautiful. Some of you guys are masculines, though. This is a heavy masculine reading, but you could be a feminine with a lot of masculine attributes. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. The Star at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing mind over matter. I'm not exactly sure what that means in this moment right now. I'm drawing a blank, but I feel as if you have a spout of depression, you are like, okay, get up. Let's put our shoes on. Let's brush our teeth. Let's do something. There's something about you that is always in movement, and that movement allows you to get out of your headspace or to conquer any kind of fear or negative energy inside of you. You're someone where it'll be real hard for the devil to tempt you or negative energies to come in and redirect your energy. Because you counteract that with movement. You can move a lot physically to different homes, or you could just be the type of person that doesn't like to sit around. You like to go out to do stuff, to go on hikes. You just like to move. Even if you're like, okay, I'm just going to go to the gym. I don't have anything planned, but I'm just going to go to the gym. It's that movement, that redirection of energy that helps you so much. With the Star and the Three of Swords. For some of you guys, I'm hearing you're different. There's something about you different, especially from your family. Like I said, the way you grew up is different than the way that you carry yourself. Any kind of trauma that you've experienced, I feel as if you've poured that out and decided that's not for me, which is hard for most people to do. Maybe that's why I got normal people. It's like you're above average in a lot of aspects. Some of you guys could break a lot of hearts. I feel as if your intuition is so high that you can see where things are going in your relationships. And because of that, you know when to release, when to leave, when to stay. There could be some people that are still really in love with you, even in absence, because of how much that you've taught them or how much you've lifted them up in that space. This is the type of energy where I'm feeling like when you break up with people or things are over, that person, they're heartbroken, but they can't even be mad because you did it with such chivalry or with such responsibility that they can't do anything but be sad and respect you. And I feel as if there's certain people that you come into their life and you know it's not forever, but you know it's to teach them something or to uplift them in their mind or even to give them more confidence through love. Maybe you've dated someone and you knew they were insecure about their nose or they had a body part that they're insecure about. And while you were with that person, you made it your effort to tell them your nose is beautiful or this part of your body is beautiful and lifting them up. That way, when you're gone, it's like this person is like, you know, I'm sad that this person is gone, but now I kind of like my nose. I kind of like this body part that makes me ashamed. It's breaking traditions, but even in untraditional ways. You're very healing. There's something about you that's very healing. I feel like I should already get into a new deck, which feels a little early, but that's what I'm being guided to do. Clarify this for the collective. Thank you so much. Maybe I should. There we go. This is very beautiful. There's a lot of people that you've dealt with in your past, even if it wasn't love, that really respect your energy. And their heartbreak comes from you not being around. Not because you've hurt them or done anything to betray them, but just because you're not around. Clarify this energy for the collective. Tell me more. The Ten of Pentacles again. Some of you guys could give really great advice or be motivational speakers if you've never thought about that. There's something about your words that are very honest, and I feel as if you don't use big words, but they resonate better than someone who has all this intellect and big words and showy words. You could say something in the simplest of terms, and it hits big. Even if you don't have a family, you would be great in a family dynamic. You have a lot to teach the youth. Clarify this for the collective. Yes, you have a lot to teach the youth because of your authenticity. You are who you are. You are who you say you are. There is no deception with you. And when someone tries to deceive you, you see it coming. And you're able to thwart that with your own truth or with your own sword. Very interesting. Clarify this. Clarify this for the collective. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. People hold on to your energy for dear life, even when you've moved on. It keeps coming up, but even if it's not in a romantic relationship, people hold on to the things that you say, the energy that you've exchanged with them. Some of you guys really, if you're not, you need to be in a position of leadership. Because what you can bring to the collective is so different than what anybody else has. Whether that's a collective of children at a school or at a collective of people at a church, or if you're online, no matter what it is, you have something that can really help people inside of you. And I think it's the way that you carry yourself. You can teach people that wisdom or how you are, and it could really help people in their own lives. For some of you guys, you are married, you are in a relationship, and you could give really great relationship advice or marriage advice to people who are single because you've been there and you've created that family dynamic. It's really beautiful, this energy. You're kind of amazing. I don't know who you are, but you're kind of amazing. I don't know. Get the Nine of Cups again. Clarify this. The Empress. Ooh. The Eight of Cups. Wow. If you are a masculine energy, this might sound strange, but you have love that's like a mother's love. It's very interesting to be this King of Pentacles, this Hierophant, this King of Wands, and then the Empress come up, because your love isn't fake. Even if you don't love someone, you would never be the type to like try to portray that love if you didn't feel it. Your honesty is unmatched, and it actually makes you a even more beautiful creature than you are. I feel as if you understand unconditional love. You could have had a family member, an old lover, an old friend. There's someone in your life, this could even be God, who taught you a lot about unconditional love, and you carry that with you throughout your life. And this is why others see you with this unconditional love, even if it ends. They still love you. Because you've mastered love in a way that's different than how love is taught. Whoever you are, you literally are the bee's knees. I'm telling you right now, and you need to invest in that. You should be leading the people. You need to be leading the people. Yeah, because your insights, especially on love, especially on things that people think they know a lot about, could change so much. And you don't have to be a masculine, but specifically, if there are masculines watching this video, you are very balanced in your feminine energy. You have the intuition of a woman, but the strength of a man. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And that is so freaking powerful. It's giving me prophet. It's giving me Moses. It's giving me Paul. It's like, and I'm not someone who calls people prophets or anything like that, but there's just certain people in life where they can communicate with the human spirit better than others, because they have been anointed to do so. And that's who you are. You have been anointed to lead people because of how balanced your energies is and how strong your intuition is. And it's stable. The King of Pentacles and the High Priestess, that's the type of intuition that you don't question, because it's responsible, it's stable, and it brings you into the right place. For some of you guys, you could have a passed over mother figure that guides you and you feel their energy. Look at a few more. Yeah, the Judgment in reverse. There definitely could be some ancestors guiding you. Some of you guys could have Native American lineage. Some of you guys could see people's karma before they get it. Or you could have a very understanding knowledge of karma, which is how you dodge it. Like, you understand how that works. You got the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Clarify this Nine of Swords. The Magician. What the heckaroonie? This is such a random, strange message. But some of you guys invoke the feeling of love at first sight with people. That's how powerful your energy is. And you could wonder, like, why are people so attached to me the second they meet me? Why do they feel like I'm this wheel of fortune for them, this good luck, this star? And it's your energy. People who are drawn to you, the divine draws them to you because you have something in you that can heal them like medicine. Whether it's a word, a phrase, something that you can say to them to give them motivation. That's why whoever you are, you really should tap into speaking to people. If you've been thinking about it, or if you have things that you write down, things that you think that you'd like to relay to others, relay them. This is a lot of powerful major arcana. You are someone who should really be a spiritual leader. Because you walk the walk, you talk the talk. You are not someone who does anything for gain. You do it because you want to, because you feel called to. And that's what's important. And I feel as if we need more people like you in spiritual spaces. Because the way that you break traditions and make new ones could be traditions that people live by for decades, that they teach their children. It could really shape a generation, as powerful as that sounds. But we're going to get into a color for you and some advice. Can we get a color for the collective? A color to help the collective. Thank you so much. Okay. We got black. The color of releasing, the power of night. Banishing seriousness, authority, sophistication, power, evil. A color of protection. The zodiac is Capricorn, and the association is grounding. So for some of you guys, if you are religious or you follow a certain religious path, no matter what it is, from Buddhism to Christianity, whatever it is, you guys need to start writing your own prayers. Maybe you have prayers that you say to the divine, to God, whoever you believe in, to yourself. You need to write those down and teach people those prayers. Your personal prayers are powerful and could give people a lot of protection, a lot of insight, and a lot of closeness to whoever you believe in or they believe in. I'm hearing write down your prayers. Some of you guys could write prayers that could literally eliminate evil from people's lives. And you might be like, what? Just write them down. You know, I think that's what's also different about you is you don't necessarily just recite a prayer that you read in a Bible or that you see online. You talk to God like he's right next to you and he's your next door neighbor. And in that, there's power because you're not just doing what everybody else has taught you to do or talking to God in a way that everybody has taught you to talk to God. You talk to him how you want. And in that, you have gained a lot of respect in the spiritual realm because you have put aside what you've been taught and implemented how you feel instead. You know, we could do everything by the book. But once we tap into ourselves and we talk to God from our spirit, even if it sounds, you know, doesn't make sense or it's not as powerful as, you know, the Lord's Prayer, it's still powerful because it comes from us. Clarify this energy for the collective, some advice. One card, please, one card. Okay, we got star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. You're being activated right now. And this activation is your call to leadership. There could be, I never get this message, but there could be ancestors or spiritual teachers in the spirit realm that are deciding to follow you who aren't even in your lineage. And by follow you, I mean guide you or protect you or help you, assist you. These activations or codes could be happening in your dreams. You could be having very heavy dreams. You could be getting intuitive hits or messages in your dreams, seeing animals. And I'm also seeing this as downloads. You're getting direct downloads that are guiding you. Can we get one more card for the collective? Another card. Thank you so much. Some of you guys really need to trust yourself through this process. What you're saying can help a lot of people. We also got the iris, rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Yeah, we got the star bathing here. You guys are literally getting direct downloads right now. You're just pay attention to the animals that you see, the phrases or words that don't stop playing in your head until you write it down. It reminds me of, because I'm a writer, sometimes you will literally get the same thing over and over until you write it down. And it won't stop, and it will keep replaying. You know, even in dreams, I've gotten so much inspiration for my writing from dreams, okay? And I feel like that's happening to you, these star codes, and you have a huge support team in the spiritual realm. And I feel as if you could even be having some otherworldly spiritual experiences. And these are happening to you on purpose. I'm seeing the burning bush that Moses talked to. Clarify this energy for the collective. Thank you so much. One card, please. Clarify this. Okay, we got treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. And wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So for some of you guys, you move around so much. Like I said earlier, you're constantly on the move with that wand energy. Especially because we got the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, you are always on the move. And there's something about when you take time to rest and just sit with your body is when these light codes and these downloads are going to come to you. And that's why you could be having a lot of heavy dreams. It's like once your body slows down, the divine's like, all right, send them the star codes. You know what I mean? So really try to slow down if you can and hone in on your inner thoughts, your inner feelings. If you get some kind of phrase or sentence or word that keeps coming up, ask yourself where you feel that in your body, not just in your mind. So if God keeps giving you the phrase apples, where do you feel that? Besides it just being a thought in your head, there's something about slowing down so you could be aware of how these messages are supposed to be told based on how they feel in your body. I'm going to tap into your sexual energy really quickly. This is absolutely amazing. Some of you guys, I got this message earlier, but I didn't say it. Some of you guys that are masculines, we need more masculines in the spiritual community. We need more fathers in the spiritual community. We need more men that are responsible, that can really lead. If you read the Bible, and you don't have to be religious, but in the Bible, a lot of the prophets, like a majority of them were men, not women. And I'm not saying that a woman can't be a prophet or anything like that, but I'm just saying that in spiritual spaces, they do require more masculine energy. And that might be controversial, but that is what I'm hearing, and that is what I'm supposed to say right now. We need more of your energy in the spiritual community because it's honest. Can we tap into the sexual collective? The sexual collective. What does that even mean? Okay, we got the 5 of Pentacles. I just heard romance. You are a lover. You are a lover. You are a lover of love. And maybe you don't tell people this, but you are a romantic at heart. You are someone who enjoys the pursuit of love. You're someone who gets more excited for a first kiss than the first time you lay in bed with someone because of that connection, that intimacy, the first time you hold hands. Your feminine energy is really high in your sexual energy, which is how you can communicate and connect with your lovers very well. Like I said earlier, it's that unconditional love, and it changes people. With this 5 of Pentacles, it's about leaving people out in the cold. So after you're done with someone or you break up with someone, they go into their next relationship knowing the type of love that they want. They could kiss like you. They could, cuddle like you. It's like your love, even your love breaks traditions. People, when they're done with you, they're like, I've never been kissed like that. I've never felt so beautiful. I've never been held like that. There's something about you that is just so absolutely romantic. It's very sweet. I feel like you don't like to entertain energies that you're not going to date or have a long-term connection with. You could have had not a lot, but every relationship you've had have been at least a year or two. Can you get one last card for the collective? Thank you so much. Wow. One card for the collective. Thank you so much. Meditation brings new answers. Yeah, whoever you are held to a higher standard in the heavens than most people. And because of that, God or the divine expects so much more from you than the average person. And when that happens, it's really a message of God believing in you because he knows that you can do it. You've been anointed in this way because you can take the challenge. Most people, they wouldn't be able to. But it's so natural with you from when you were born. You have questioned things that other children don't question. Most children, they follow their parents because that's what they're taught to do. But even sometimes your parents would tell you stuff and you'd be like, I don't know about that, Mom. I don't know about that, Dad. You are the bee's knees, and heaven knows it too. And that is your reading for today, guys, and I'll be back soon with another message. Toodaloo.